E aí galera, tudo certo? Estamos aqui para a segunda parte da gameplay do Red Dead 1 aqui no PC. Para dar seguimento aqui na gameplay, a gente não vai estar fazendo ali a missão da Bonnie e Clyde. A gente vai pro Armadillo conversar com o Delegado Johnson, ok? Já de início eu peço para vocês aí que curtam o meu conteúdo, se inscrevam, compartilhem se possível e vamos para cima. Eu também tô fazendo gameplay da DLC, o famoso modo zumbi aqui pro Red Dead. Caso você tenha interesse, eu vou estar deixando um card aqui no vídeo para vocês acompanharem também na série. Ali tem uma igreja abandonada, aparentemente. Vamos lá dar uma olhada, ver se tem recursos. Eu não me recordo se aqui nessa versão do game ela segue o mesmo padrão do Red Dead 2, né? Que você encontra armas específicas e únicas pelo mapa, assim também como outros itens, né? Vamos dar uma olhada. Aparentemente não tem nada aqui. Opa. Bom, por aqui eu acho que é isso. Um lugar bem convidativo, né? Ali tem um ponto de interesse. Vamos lá ver qual que é. Mas antes, vamos falar com essa senhorita.
Everything all right, madam?
It's Miss. Oh. Oh, let me look at you. My gentleman caller. You remind me of my Peter. Have you seen him?
I don't think so.
Where is that man? We'll be late for the ceremony. He must still be at the saloon in Armadillo, talking to the musicians. He's such a fine man. Must be making things right for me, as usual.
Well, I gotta get going, ma'am. I'm sure your Peter will be just fine.
Wait, I beg you. Would you possibly go fetch him for me? This was meant to be my perfect day. Please, sir. Something must have happened. I can't bear it.
So you want me to go find your Peter so you can have a perfect day?
Yes, please, sir.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh.
Bom, galera, aparentemente essa mulher aí não tá muito bem, né? Tá esperando o marido dela pra casar num lugar que tá abandonado.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
You're speaking the truth now.
So who we looking for?
A bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. The way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government. There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into. Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months.
me up. I don't want to let that bastard get away.
Bom, até que enfim um pouco de ação, hein?
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Yeah.
Era bem comum na época do Velho Oeste os delegados usarem delinquentes para fazer trabalho sujo. No caso, quem está sendo usado aqui é o John, né?
Looks like we got company, boys. Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill. Over here, move up to that wagon on your right.
Christ alive!
Take that bastard.
You boys just ain't that tough.
Now get behind that outhouse. Ain't sure we seen the last of them.
Mais menos um.
Just Walton left now. Try to take him alive.
E como eu faço para pegar ele vivo? Tirando a perna.
Walton, your killing days are over. Good Lord, a mile in the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah. Come on.
E foi bem como eu disse, né? A lei utilizava de malfeitores para ajudar no cumprimento da mesma. Bom, a gente liberou um traje também para essa missão, né? Nível de honra. Não achei o traje da gangue aqui, mas tá.
Let's go.
Este cenário aqui do game lembra bastante aqueles filmes do Velho Oeste da
Slow down.
italiano, né?
Yeah. Whoa.
Bom, vamos falar aqui com o cara, aproveitar e conhecer o salão. Serve uma dose pra nós aí, tio.
Like I was born yesterday.
Whiskey.
Hey, mister, what you doing here?
I love the Lord. The Lord is gold.
Armadillo's still a great
Why,
town,
thank you.
despite that damn gang.
Chega que eu tô pobre.
Just so you know, I don't take requests, mister.
I'm looking for a man. Name's Peter. Fella's meant to get married today. Seen him around?
Who?
Peter, is what she said.
You ain't after no Pete Turner, are you?
For all I know. Where can I find him?
Well, my memory escapes me when not properly stimulated.
And let's see if we can refresh it.
$5 will do. Or you could run a little errand for me.
What do you need done?
It's my wife. She packed her things this morning and left me. The dumb wench is still at the freight station waiting for the stagecoach. If you could convince her to take me back. Her name's Rose.
I guess I'll go have a talk with her.
Now, you'll need more than talk with that bitch.
Do you want to know where Pete Turner is? Go find that wench.
Bom, vamos pagar os $5 pra ele que eu não tenho tempo.
This might loosen your tongue.
Truth is, Pete Turner ain't been in Armadillo for near on 20 years now. Kind of a queer fella and all. Wasn't here every night. Sure as the moon in the sky.
What happened to him?
Well, what happens to all of us? I reckon you'll find him at Odd Fella's Rest. Yep. That's where he'd be, I'd guess.
You can make good money for goat meat over in West Elizabeth.
Answer to a
Bom, 20 anos é muita coisa, né?
Changing folks.
It doesn't surprise me that.
Olha que final de tarde lindo aí. Muito top. Mas 20 anos é muito tempo, né, galera? O que será que deve ter acontecido com o sujeitinho?
You are always welcome at this establishment.
Howdy.
You won't find anything Jewish made in this establishment, sir. A fine choice.
Remédio equino. Bacana isso aqui. Como eu tenho pouco dinheiro, eu vou focar em comprar munição por enquanto.
You're welcome here anytime.
Porque eu trabalho de um fora da lei. Depende muito da ferramenta que ele usa, não é mesmo?
Hello, friend.
There you go.
Isca, cartucheira. Munição de arma de repetição. Vou comprar de revólver.
Mutually beneficial.
Obrigado, senhor.
I heard Mr. Wilkins got a damn tiger up in his barn.
Son of a bitch! Help! Someone!
Stinking whore. I'm gonna cut you a new hole.
Oh, hell! Damn mine! Pretty good.
Don't call me much.
Suppose not all men are bad. I won't forget what you did here.
Maybe it's time to think about a different line of business. Look out. Let's see what you got.
Bom, olha esse pôr do sol, cara. Sensacional, não é mesmo? O que foi, senhorita? Me conta.
They took my boy! My boy!
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills, them hills near Hanging Rock, they took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir, my son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
É, a gente vai procurar ele, mas não vai ser agora, né?
I'm begging you, please find him. Hurry, he's been gone for hours.
Ué. Ah, tá.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure. I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. Ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. Nearly there. All right, boys, let's proceed on foot from here. Head for the fort.
Bom, pelo jeito vai ter tiro aqui, hein?
Probably gonna be outnumbered. Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Logo no Grand Canyon. Uma armadilha nos espera.
Rustlers, find some cover. Oh my good God. You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies. Damn you.
Bom, vamos de 2 em 2 aqui. Pra ficar bom pra todo mundo.
Me and you again, Marston. Let's hope this goes as well as last time. Hellfire! Look out! There's two behind that rock!
Onde?
Not bad, Marston!
Cadê o outro?
My God!
Eita porra.
Deputies are making progress.
E esse barulho aí, cara. Todo mundo usa esse barulho, né? Não sei de onde surgiu. Mas todo mundo que eu conheço. Conheço não, né?
There's one more for the vultures.
Mais um menos um.
Head for that camp. Blast them, boy. Put down your guns and surrender.
Now what next?
That bastard won't be rustling no more.
You ain't gonna leave here walking, friend!
Over there.
Não dá pra pegar fogo. Olha, não é que dá.
What have you got for me?
É a segunda vez que eu recebo essa informação de que eu peguei o traje rei da gangue. Mas como será que eu faço pra resgatar, né?
Come on, stop lagging behind.
Calma aí, apressadinho.
Keep your eyes open. I saw a couple of snipers across the way.
Preciso de grana, tu não me paga pra fazer o serviço? Puta merda. Ai, ai, ai.
I'm giving you one last chance to...
Que maravilha.
You're dead, friend!
Não tô conseguindo ver ele.
Come on! Give them hell! Loaded! Let's push on. Sounds like the deputies could use it.
Perfeito.
Damn fine shooting, boys. Come on, let's regroup.
Será que existe a possibilidade de eu pegar a sniper do cara? Seria bacana, né? Arma de repetição. É, mas não liberou a sniper pra mim.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
Hey, this way!
Puta merda, eu ia matar o cara no stealth, seu arrombado.
You better surrender. You hear?
Porra.
Stay with me.
Are you kidding?
Come on, Marston. I can't take them all by myself. Good shooting, boy. One. Nice shot. Damn you.
I guess it's too late to talk about things!
Looks like the bollards won't be
Bom, é isso.
Quick, let's get those hostages freed.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
You'd say that again.
But one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Vamos ficando famosos, hein? Bora lutear esses corpos. Simplesmente do nada. Tô com $70. Vamos guardar pra comprar alguma arma melhor, né? Eu não costumo ser um game muito focado em skin e afins. O que realmente importa pra mim é o portfólio, né? E tendo boas armas, a gente tem bons resultados no game como um todo. Vamos dar uma explorada na área. E vamos seguir pro próximo caminho. Que é isso que realmente importa. Tá bom, na privada não vai ter nada. E eu acho que é isso, né? Apetites americanos não é interessante. Como a gente tá perto da Bonnie, vamos lá fazer mais uma missão com ela. Depois a gente retorna pro armadilha. Cara, não sei pra vocês que estão me acompanhando, mas pra mim tá sendo uma experiência bem satisfatória estar jogando o game aqui. A 60 frames realmente dá muita diferença. Pelos testes que eu fiz de benchmarking aqui na minha máquina, ela tá pegando 170, 140 frames. E é uma humilde RTX 3060 Ti com 16 GB de memória RAM. DDR5, minha placa-mãe. O chipset é AMD Ryzen 7. Bom, fiquei curioso em relação a esse X marcado aqui. Vamos ver o que que é.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stick next to the dog, mister.
Certo. A gente vai patrulhar com o cachorro agora. Que interessante, hein? Me mostra o perigo, Charlie. Sinto o cheiro de perigo no ar. Bom, aparentemente tá tudo tranquilo por aqui, né? Um lugar que tem um ambiente agradável para se viver. Um rancho bem próspero, né? Que vende hardware. Em pleno século XII, não sei que século que é esse. Século XX. A história do game se passa no fim do Oeste Selvagem, né? A gente aí começa a adentrar um mundo um pouco mais civilizado. E aqui seria o fim dos pistoleiros.
Show me where he is.
I'm all but
Prontinho.
What you got on you, friend?
Bom, valeu a pena, né? A gente conseguiu uma recompensa fazendo este simples trabalho. Vamos recuperar aqui então a nossa recompensa.
Thank you.
É isso aí, sempre que precisar, não conte comigo. Vamos fazer a missão da Bonnie agora. Certo, que horas são? Ok, é domingo, perto da meia-noite. Vamos dormir um pouco então. A gente já aproveita e vê se consegue resgatar o traje da gangue. Que eu não sei como que faz pra resgatar, já que tá sendo oferecido pra gente nada, né? Ah, tá, entendi. Aparentemente a gente tem que fazer aqui um compilado de ações para estar resgatando. Pra quem tava me perguntando aí como que eu fiz para trocar os botões aí aqui no PC do PlayStation, eu baixei um mod aqui, lá no site da Nexus, que ele altera, ainda assim está sendo emulado aqui um controle de Xbox 360, né, pela Steam, mas os triggers, ou melhor, os botões são do DualShock 4, se eu não me engano. Eu não achei pro DualSense 5.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
Realmente. Ela é uma personagem cativante e carismática, né? Marca bastante a história do game.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Os diálogos entre os dois são muito bons, né? Sempre tem uma pérola.
Funny, I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny. Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Muito bom. Esse é sem dúvida.
Where you live?
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us.
A gente já conhece, né, John?
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Realmente eles foram muito bons com o John, né? É muito difícil no mundo de hoje ver pessoas ajudando umas às outras. O egoísmo e a ganância é um câncer na nossa civilização.
The whole town needs my expertise.
Howdy, friend.
You need something for that gout? I hope that helps. That's a tough decision.
Hey there. Howdy.
Thanks.
I'll see you later.
É uma cidade bem caricata do Velho Oeste, né? Me lembra muito os filmes que eu assistia quando era mais novo com meu pai.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take the stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Cara, o que um chinês tá fazendo no Velho Oeste, meu? Não que eu seja preconceituoso, mas nessa época eles já estavam espalhados assim pelo globo. Ai, ai, muito interessante. Onde que tá a carruagem? Bom, como a gente tá aqui perto do West Dickens, vamos atrás dele. Cada personagem desse game, ele é bem marcante, né? Fora os NPCs, é claro. Mas cada um tem uma lore, um diálogo e uma história muito boa que acrescenta na imersão como um todo do game, cara. Realmente, o Red Dead, ele já estava muito à frente da época em que ele foi lançado. na minha humilde opinião, é um dos melhores games de todos os tempos. Eu joguei o 2, já joguei o 1, tanto o 1 quanto o 2, cada um trouxe consigo coisas que também ajudaram a inovar aí na tão aclamada corrida dos games e no avanço. E é simplesmente incrível, né, ver que a gente saiu disso aqui
Excuse me.
e foi pro Red Dead 2.
Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
The closest doctor is in Armadillo.
Que maravilha, hein?
What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Excuse me?
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Bollard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are. Good Lord! It's those scoundrels once again!
Like falling off a horse.
Is that all? Praise be! There's still hope.
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits! Hoodlums! The scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die!
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They see a man in a well-cut suit and this happened.
Do you know who they were?
No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies.
You do now.
I give so much and still they take. We live in an uncivilized and graceless world, friend. Our makers a funny sense of humor sometimes. Still, at least I met you. Good God, Thorpe! You're killing me! Get back on the damn road! It's getting really cold. I knew you'd come. What? I knew this wasn't my time. He has a greater purpose for me. Is that Armadillo? Come on, hurry!
Calma, velho, não morre agora não, pô. Olha o corre que a gente fez pra te salvar.
Sir, I beg you. I'm not sure I'll make it.
If we don't get you to a doctor soon, you definitely won't make it.
Death, I embrace you.
We're here. Stay with me.
É isso mesmo, não morre agora não.
Armadillo, we made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
I'm telling you, that Nate Johns is just a front for Southwestern Rail. Little behind with the news there.
Bom, vamos ver se já dá pra pegar uma arma melhor. A gente tá com um pouco de grana.
Hello there.
You surely won't regret a purchase.
Pistola Volcanic. Cartucheira. Bom, isso aqui eu acho que é até mais interessante no início, né? Porque a gente... Esse foi todo o meu dinheiro. Mas tudo bem.
Why do I feel like I just got robbed?
Agora vamos juntar mais grana pra comprar arma, né?
Hello there.
E onde que fica o cara da carrocinha? Fica aqui, né? Vamos lá falar com a Bonnie, enquanto o Mr. West Dickens
You got it, sir.
se recupera.
No such thing as a free ride. No such thing as a free ride.
Olha que maravilha, hein? Não temos dinheiro.
Let's go.
Fizemos um investimento em contrapartida. Mas não tem problema, a gente tem o cavalo ainda. Vamos lá ver com a Bonnie. É bem louco parar pra pensar que, assim, como eu joguei a Red Dead 2, saber que o John vivia em plena harmonia com o Bill, com o Xavier, com todos os membros da gangue, né, inclusive com o Dutch. Tinha ali uma intriga e outra, mas sempre estavam reunidos e afins. Pensar que agora tudo vai acabar com o John indo em busca de salvar sua família, né? Que é o que o governo fez. Aprisionou a família do John pra... Olha só que filha da puta. Que filha da puta, hein? Eu não ia parar, cara, mas eu parei pra ver. Olha o que a gente encontra. Mas como eu tava comentando, na versão mais nova do game, no Red Dead 2, a gente sempre vê toda a gangue em harmonia, né? Superando as dificuldades ali e sempre superando também a ganância do Dutch, os acertos e os erros dele. E pensar que tudo vai acabar aqui é bem louco. A gente até para pra pensar como que o tempo passa, né? E até leva em pauta umas questões sobre o Red Dead 3. Eu até vi uma galera comentando que possivelmente o protagonista seria o Jack, já que o Jack é o único sobrevivente de toda a trama. Mas não sei como seria, né? Faz sentido, porém só os anos vão dizer pra gente como que vai ser. Ainda mais agora com o lançamento do GTA 6 aí. Vai demorar um pouco, acredito eu, pra gente saber como que vai se desenrolar a trama do game.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Não sabia que o John tinha uma filha. Como eu comentei na primeira gameplay, eu não entendo inglês.
Come on, man up and move these cattle.
Que doideira,
Are
cara.
you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
Eu realmente não sabia que o John tinha uma filha. Isso até me fez pensar o que aconteceu entre o primeiro game e o segundo.
It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Eles têm sorte em ter um homem como você, hein? Que é isso, senhorita McFarland?
He's got it. Stay behind him, Mr. Marston. Nice job, Mr. Marston.
Keep that moving.
Herd the cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Look at the cowboy.
This way. We need to take them out to the pasture.
Simulador aqui de como ser um fazendeiro. E por incrível que pareça, eu gosto de missão assim.
Slow it up now.
Nail it down. just showing off now. Keep going, Mr. Marston!
Good! Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing. Squeeze back and forth behind them. Keep them nice and tight.
Let's move here, my four-legged friends! Get going! Come on!
Pensar que antigamente realmente os vaqueiros tinham que fazer essas cruzadas, né, para levar o rebanho para um pasto a outro. E era bem perigoso pelo que é representado nos filmes.
Might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Bom, galera, o vídeo de hoje foi esse daí. Espero que tenham gostado. Peço também que deixem seu like, compartilhem o vídeo, se inscrevam, deixem alguma sugestão, algum tipo de conteúdo que vocês queiram que eu traga para o canal, né? E no demais é isso. Fiquem com Deus. Valeu. Falou.